Fort Wilderness has had a significant impact on my life and my family's life. And so I'm eternally thankful for Truman Robertson, who I knew very little. I met him on several occasions late in his life. For Tom Robertson and Ron Robertson, all the Robertson family that invest in this place, for the staff that have been here over the last 60 years, for the current staff. I mean, it is a very formative aspect of who we are as a family. In 1996, when we were first invited to camp, kind of an interesting story, but Peyton was talking with our neighbors, the Agorics, and he was close with Rachel, their daughter, and Keith asked Peyton about camping, and Peyton said, we don't do camping, my dad's a businessman. Most recently, the last 10 years, I've been spending with the NCAA. I started the NCAA Eligibility Center in Indianapolis in 2006. So in October was my 10-year anniversary, and I decided, actually the Lord decided that it was time for me to do something new and different. And so now I'm coming up to the Northwoods of Wisconsin and join the Fort staff as the executive director. So as I think about us coming to Fort, 1996 we're extended an invitation to come to this place. We bring the family. 1997, we have a great time. We do a variety of things. We come to family camp. We took Peyton on a Grand Canyon trip. Blake went on a Grand Canyon trip a few years later. Went to men's retreats, went to the 50th anniversary of Fort. Just lots of great experiences. When we came to camp in 1997, our oldest son, Peyton, was 10 years old. In the year 2000, we talked a lot about the great programming, the things that happened at Fort, but I sat in the Big Top in 2000, and the message was from 1 Peter 1, 6 and 7. In this you greatly rejoice, though for a little while that you've been grieved by various trials, that your faith, being much more precious than gold that is tested by fire, may be found to praise and honor and glory at the revelation of Jesus Christ. And there was a man in our body, that Greg Kavanaugh, that had one of the most heartfelt tug-of-war prayers I can ever remember, saying, Lord, bring it on. If I need to suffer, bring it on, then it will help me, but I don't want to suffer, da-da-da-da. I thought, this is a really odd prayer. Most people are not asking God to bring on suffering if that's what's needed in their lives. And I thought to myself, as a man of 37 years old, we'd never really suffered anything, that I could remember at that time. Well, God was preparing us at that week at family camp, because it was literally 6 months later that Peyton, our 13-year-old son at the time, would go into Riley Children's Hospital and soon be labeled the sickest kid at Riley Children's Hospital.